Hey guys, today is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. And in this video, I want to talk about tomorrow and why I believe there might be a possible act of war occurring. But before I talk about that, I just want to go over a little bit of my last video and how I mentioned that I believe there might be a possible cyber attack for April 20th. Well, what I didn't tell you guys is that I had that date connecting to a future date that I have marked down as a cyber attack that crashes the financial system. And I showed you guys how 420 had 9/11 connections to US Cyber Command. Well, I thought it was really interesting that oil crashed 305%, negative $36 a barrel. I didn't even know that was possible. So I think that might have had to do something with those connections that I had for a cyber attack, but there's no way to prove it. Um, so, but I just thought I'd mention that. Um, and this also is the 10-year anniversary. This oil crash happened. The 10-year anniversary of the BP oil spill on April 20th, 2010. Um, so, all right, now I want to talk about the 23rd tomorrow. And really interesting connections here. Um, the first connection I have to World War, oh, this is World War II, actually, 1939. So the start date of World War II is 29,717 days, which equals the 3,222nd prime, that 322 number that I was talking about, as well as 9/11. Um, so that connects with the 322, and if the reverse is in parentheses means if you were to switch these dates. So we have the World War II connection. Now, I showed you guys previously how Bin Laden's birth date had a 322 connection to 9/11. It was 2,322 weeks and 2 days apart. Well, look at now we have Ali Khamenei being born 29,671 days apart, which is the 3,220th prime. And this is very interesting in light of what happened today with Trump um, tweeting, I have instructed the United States Navy to shoot down and destroy any and all Iranian gunboats if they harass our ships at sea. So, and this is also interesting because I have a future date of World War III for next year, and this date connects today. Um, but it doesn't mean, for instance, that there won't be an act of war tomorrow, because 9/11 was an obvious act of war, but the war didn't actually start until 2003. So, so that's, and we have a connection to Assad being born 2000, 20,230 days apart. Again, the reverse if you were to switch these dates. And we have 1,019 weeks after the USS Cole was attacked. We have another connection to US Cyber Command, 11 years, 61 days. And I mentioned the connection to Assad, and we also have the connection to the Syrian Electronic Army hacker group, 9 years, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. And now we have the movie release date of Inside Job is 9 years, 11 months, and 1 week. The Hindenburg exploding, 30,303 days. That 33 number is very popular with Freemasonry. We have 223 months and 2 days since Homeland Security was founded. This date I didn't write it down here, but it's the date Adam Weishaupt, the founder of the Illuminati, was born. 69,606 days, which is 23,202 times 3. And I made another video previously showing how his date connected to had connections to World War One and World War Two as well. I have a connection to the 9/11 series beginning. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. So, well, this date tomorrow. Well, it's the 23rd, and it reminded me of this from iPad Goat 2, Psalm 23. This 23 could be significant of a date. But also in iPad Goat 2, there's a reference to might be a possible April Fools as you listen to George Bush saying, "Fool me can't get fooled again." So that could be a clue to April 1st. Well, tomorrow isn't April 1st, but it is on the Chinese lunar calendar, April 1st, on the 23rd. So I thought I'd bring that up. So we have 119 days after the past total solar eclipse. Or was it total? Maybe it was a solar eclipse, but the total solar eclipse over the United States, though, is 32 months and 2 days apart. Here's just some other connections to a great conjunction: Mercury transit, Kilauea erupting. So, again, my interpretation of what I believe it might happen, it might not be correct, but it's a lot of times, even if it isn't, one of these connections makes sense that I write down. So we'll see what happens, though. All right, guys. Take care. Talk to you guys next time.